I just want to dive in a little bit into what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about in Surah Al-Mu'minun, just very briefly, just very generically, right? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala starts off by talking about the qualities of a believer and a disbeliever, right? So when he talks about the qualities of a believer, he mentions, the good qualities, right? Praying salah on time, guarding your private parts, not engaging in idle talk, these kinds of things, right? And then he talks about the qualities of a disbeliever. So what does a disbeliever do? He transgresses against himself. That's what a disbeliever does what a believer does not do, right? And another thing he mentions is arrogance. And this is something that I just wanted to, this is the highlight of my talk today. I just wanted to talk about arrogance, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also talks about, later on he talks about the signs that he left for us in the surah, right? So what he talks about is, first he talks about Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, and his people, right? So when Prophet Nuh alayhi salam was giving his message to his people, what did they say? They said, oh, this is a human just like us. Why would we believe him as our messenger? Why would Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant him as our messenger? And they didn't believe him. The chiefs of the people at the time used to reject Prophet Nuh alayhi salam and then accuse him of being a liar. They used to call him a liar and say that he was spreading falsehood and whatnot, right? And what did Prophet Nuh alayhi salam do? He tried his best, and then he'd go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and make dua. Oh Allah, these people are calling me a liar, no one's believing me, I don't know what to do. And this is when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded him to build the ark, and we all know the story, right? With the pairs have to go in the ark, and the people that were in the ark got saved, and everybody else around them got destroyed, right? And similarly, the next generation, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the same people, the same thing happens. Prophet Nuh alayhi salam gives them the message, tries to spread the message of Islam, and they do the same thing. The chiefs, the people over there, the leaders at the time, used to reject him and say he's spreading falsehood, he's a liar, right? And same thing, what happens? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that He destroys them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that He destroys them into rubble, meaning He completely destroys them, completely, right? And then the next sign that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about is Prophet Musa alayhi salam, right? Prophet Musa and Harun alayhi salam, in regards to how what they had to deal with Fir'aun, right? With Prophet Musa alayhi salam, when he was trying to spread the message, right? What happened? What did Fir'aun and his people say? They said this person is lower to us. This person's of a lower status. Why would we believe him? Why would he be our messenger? Why would he be a messenger? Right? And they rejected Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They rejected the hereafter, the belief of the hereafter. And what happened to them? They all got destroyed, right? They all got destroyed in the sea when it got split. Right? So similarly, right, before in ayah number 12, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala literally says that He created you out of a drop of sperm. Literally that's what He says, a drop of sperm. So what does that signify? That shows you how little we are, how small we are. All of us, right, regardless of status, wealth, wherever we come from, whatever our background is, right, we all have the same origin. We're all the same. So why be arrogant? Why disrespect other people just because of arrogance? Right? And although the case with the people of Prophet Nuh and the people that Prophet Musa alayhi salam dealt with, although that was a very extreme case, arrogance is something that's a problem in our community even today, right? Even myself included, right? Even though it's something in us that's very small, it's still there. Right? For example, not just in the masjid, but anywhere else, right? In school, work, whenever someone gives us advice, someone say, for example, you're at work, and someone that's a coworker, that's not your manager, like your boss or something, gives you advice, says, hey, you're doing this kind of wrong, you should do this way, hey, you should try doing it like this. Or someone in school, like another classmate tells you, hey, you should try doing this, you do this better in math, or whatever. Right, when we hear this, sometimes a little part of us feels like, like, who is this guy? Why is he trying to advise me? Why is he trying to tell me? Right? This is a little bit of arrogance in us. Right? Similarly, when we're in the masjid, if someone that's not an imam, or someone that's not a scholar, or someone that's a learned person tells us, hey, you should do this when you're praying. Hey, you're doing the sajda wrong. Hey, you're doing the rule wrong. You should try doing this. Or you pronounce this letter. You pronounce this wrong when you're reciting. We hear this and we kind of feel like, who is this guy? Why is he telling me this? And this kind of stuff. This is a little bit of arrogance that we have. And to combat this kind of arrogance is to remember that anytime someone reminds you about something, anytime someone critiques you about something, anytime someone gives you a little bit of advice, that's a reminder from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent that person to you as a reminder, right? It's not just that person. If that person came, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wrote it down that this person is gonna advise you and come to you as a reminder. He sends it, it's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself. And some of the best advice I got is the one that hurt me the most, the one that hurt my ego, the one that hurt my arrogance, and it kind of like broke me down. But now looking back, I realized that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put that person in my life for a certain reason. And at the end, anyways, it works out. Right? So some of these things that we don't want to hear, we have to hear, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends them to us directly, because it's all part of His plan, and His greater plan that which we do not know. Right? And with that, I'd like to end. If I said anything wrong, it's a flaw for me. If I said anything beneficial, it's from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله